Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Pete Morgan. This is my Dare to Win save with Blackburn Rovers, currently top of the Premiership. Since you were last with us, you've seen us beat Bayern Munich 3-1. Played very well, I must say. We then laboured somewhat to a 2-1 win over Millwall. Millwall feel a bit aggrieved. I mean, we got the winner in the 91st minute and really didn't look like it, and we were under the cosh for long periods of time. And then things just clicked again. We thrashed Man City 6-2. Haaland was a pain in our butts again, as always, but he's still going, but wasn't enough. Him and Phil Foden, the old guard these days for Man City, but we thrashed them 6-2. We then played Rangers in the European Cup, beat them 5-0. West Ham then were sitting comfortably third, challenging for second in the Premier. We thrashed them 4-0, and we've just laboured a little bit to a 2-0 win over Bournemouth. So we're here today. We're at home against Chelsea. Okay, the Premier Division looks a little bit like this. Liverpool have dropped off the pace. They've had a couple of draws in the last few games, which has given us a chance to open a bit of a lead up against them. And yeah, Chelsea, they're fifth. They're bit off the pace, as are most of the teams other than Liverpool, really. West Ham are sort of hanging on a little bit, but yeah, we're looking good. Let's get on with it. There's no point hanging around, okay? The team is pretty much, just checking there is a change to make, pretty much as usual. I'm trying to rotate the goalies around a little bit to give Neville a bit of playing time and develop him up. He has got one English cap, so it'd be nice to try and keep him in the frame and get him a few more. So it's Nikoliks in goal today. Let's Mokoina, Sassuda and Ferrioli across the bat. Watson, Serda, Menino, central midfield three. Amada, Calamai and Lucas up front. It doesn't change, guys. I mean, team tactic familiarity, they're perfect. Yeah, the game is heavy. They're getting a lot of rest in between games at the moment because games coming quick and fast. I am rotating a little bit. You can see most of the players are somewhat match fit, but this is the main side. I mean, you know, it would be a luxury to have 22 first team players, wouldn't it? Week in, week out. Yeah, we've got our first 11, and then the other players are trying to push their way into the team, which is the way it should be. If somebody plays bad, then they get a go. We're favourites here and I want us to play like it. So home against Chelsea. Not going to be easy, is it? Never is against Chelsea. I don't know what the Chelsea team looks like these days. Moya up front, Rice, Jefferson. Doesn't look like it's got a lot of depth there, does it? Which is probably why they're struggling in 5th or 6th place. And there's Mokoina with the ball. Back to Seda. Mokoina. We're playing some beautiful football against Rangers. Some of our passing and our movement. I was just sat here with a big grin on my face. And is that going to dip? It's hit the bar. I thought it had gone over. And then I thought it was dropping in. But it just clipped the bar. So, nice early tester for the keeper there, and he didn't look up for it, did he? Leluca, he has been there for a few years, Leluca, actually. And there's a header. No, it's cleared. Watson gets it back in. Calamai with a nice little flicked header trying to pick somebody out in the middle. Ferrioli picks up a loose ball. And Menino, what can I say about that guy? And there you go, Calamai 1-0 up. He hasn't scored many goals this season. Remember, I was bragging last season how both my wide players was chipping in with like 15, 16, 17, 18 goals apiece. And they're both struggling this year. But Menino, since he's come back from injury, this is his 12th game, I believe. This will be, this game. And he scored 8 goals. He is scoring for fun from the middle of the park. And that is a big bonus. And it has turned games in our favour. And long may it continue. He's still only a youngster, Menino. He's not that old, so he's going to be here for a few years yet. And Ferrioli to Amada. Could do with a second goal here to give us that little bit of a cushion, because Chelsea are good. And there's Lucas running onto it. He's been phenomenal as well lately. I mean, look at this. He got a bit carried away with it, and I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like the goalie deflected. It looked like it was cleared by the centre half after Lucas had made the run into the box and literally made the defence look stupid, let's be honest. I mean, look at this. And then it looks like the centre half swung his leg at it straight into, and I mean, the goal is going to be unfortunate to be given that, isn't he, as an own goal? But I'll take it. Yes, 2-0. So that's going to keep us comfortably at the top of the table. We are top of the league in Europe as well, by the way, at last. It's been a bit of a struggle. Or we were after we'd played our game. Whether there was a game played, I think Juventus. And what a finish by Lucas there to make it 3-0. Quality play. And this is what I mean. We are on form. There isn't a team that can match us. There really isn't. And I'm playing the Liverpool game next because I'm hoping that you're going to see revenge as it's meant to be. Nice and sweet. But 3-0 up, 40 minutes gone. This is a good, solid first half from this Blackburn side. And they are playing excellent at the moment. Hence the run that we've gone on. And can they... Oh, Menino picks it off again. Serda, Lucas back to Menino. Calamai back into Almada. I think touch of offside there. Maybe just a touch. And I've just seen Djokovic hit the ball into the net when it was going out. Unlucky for him. Hopefully he will lose. Sorry guys, this is priority. Lucas. Calamai was offside, so can't argue with that, can we? So I was going to watch Wimbledon final and then do a video, but the final's gone on and on and on and on. And I need to do a video because I'm back at work and I need to get my videos in hand. So it's half time. I'm not going with what he's saying. I'm going to go with that. And yeah, we're playing well. It's nice solid ratings throughout. The back four for Chelsea look to be really struggling, don't they? And this is a game where I'm going to, like I said, rotate and get the players like Zach Morgan, Sean Fox, Rayner, get them all some game time after about 65, 70 minutes. Back post cross, hit the post, goal kick. So yeah, 65. I'm going to go to 70 and then we'll make the changes. And there we go. How are we going to do this then? So Rayner needs a bit of playing time. I'm going to put him in for Almada to start with. I want to get Granger on for Calamai. I want to get Fox on for Lucas. And I want to get Zach Morgan on for Elliotson. That's 4 down. There's 1 to go. Do I make it now? Because nobody's really suffering at the minute. No, we'll leave it as is. We'll keep 1 in the bag just in case somebody falls off a cliff or picks up a knock. We'll get to 80 odd minutes and we'll make the change now. I think I'm going to bring Mokoina off and get Pelelo on. I know we won't get any ratings for it now, but it's all about resting players and rotating it round. And typically as soon as I do that, Raider picks up a knock and wants to come off. So neither of the substitutes make much of an effort since they come on. But we've held on, we've won 3-0. Good start to the episode. And let's just have a quick look, see if Liverpool played today. I think they did. I'm not sure. I can't remember the fixture list, to be honest. They did, and they've lost 4-1 at Leicester, so we're starting to run away with this league. We never have yet. I mean, we've had about 4 or 5 years now of domination in the English game, or joint domination with Liverpool and Man City would be fair, I guess. But we've never really run away with it. It's always been tight, so it would be nice to walk it this season. It really would. So, I'm going to go away and play Besiktas, and then when we come back, we're away at Liverpool. Fully rotated the team then for the Besiktas game and beat them 7-0. Played them off part. We were never in doubt. And I mean, I literally did take all of my usual starters out and play the reserves, as you can see from a lineup. And yeah, we wiped the floor with them 7-0. Granger with a couple of goals and a couple of assists, man of the match. Perfect 10. You can't see it here, it's behind the camera, but he had a perfect 10 for the game. So, chuffed. Bit different today. We're playing Liverpool, okay, away in the Premier League. Go back to the first team, just check everything looks right. It does. So we got Nicola in goal, Elliotson, Suseda, Mokoina and Ferrioli across the back with Watson, Serda, Menino. It's just like a stuck record, isn't it? Almada, Calamai and Lucas up front. Liverpool have imploded a little bit. Okay, they've really fell off pace. They're 7 points behind us now. They've been drawing games and lost another game, so they've been drawing and losing left, right and centre. Man City are challenging West Ham now for 3rd place, but apart from that, it's a 2-horse race still, really. And if we can get a result today, we're in with the possibility of actually running away with the league for the first time in this save, so that would be a sweet way to sign off, wouldn't it? Team's playing really well. It just seems to have clicked. We owe Liverpool for what happened. We do. They made us look stupid in the Carabao Cup. They played us off park in the first 20 minutes, so we really do need to get after them today. We're at full strength. Not that we weren't in the cup, but the cups are slightly different to the league, I guess. We are. I know it sounds real blasé and real cocky of me, but we are the best team by country mile in the Premiership, and here we are, 1 minute 30 in. And we're 1-0 down away at Liverpool. And Liverpool are about to prove me wrong, I guess. But take away the head-to-heads, because anything can happen in one-off games. Overall, we have to be. We're there every season. We've won everything we can win. I suppose Liverpool will argue they have, and that was blooming Ruiz, wasn't it, who they signed from us. I didn't want to sell him, but they met his transfer and value. Release clause, that's the word I want. And this, right, so let's get this under control, lads. We don't normally let it, and that's Lucas in, he's offside. He's not offside, that was a cracking goal. It looked clear offside to me, I've got to be honest. But I'm not going to complain. If Lucas is getting that goal, we're going to have it. And we will see here, because it was a tight offside without a doubt. This is Lucas here, guys. I'm sure he makes the run in behind. And no, maybe he is played on. Absolutely fantastic. I'm sorry, guys. Djokovic just lost Wimbledon, I'm guessing, by the way the other players rolling around on the floor. So anyway, it's back 1-1. Which is about fair. I mean, we are shading it on everything bar chances created, so... And we're putting them under pressure in their box, which is always a good sign. Ellison, Watson, Menino this season. I'm going to shut up because he gave the ball away. Ellison driving down the wing into Menino, who's going to cross it for Lucas again. And that's 2-1. We've come from 1-0 behind to 2-1 up against Liverpool. And I go back to my previous comment that Liverpool were trying to make me doubt. We are the best team, I think, in Europe at the minute. I don't think anybody would want to play us. I mean, it's football, so you're always going to lose the odd game here and there, but we are a phenomenal side. We really are. And now I'm there thinking, why would I want to go anywhere else? Why wouldn't I just play the bones out of this Blackburn team? You know, they've still all got 3 or 4 seasons in them. And it's going to be stretched out longer than that, because like a Granger and Fox and that, they're coming through young. Morgan, not Young. I was thinking of Ashley Young for some reason, because he's just signed, hasn't he, for Everton, I think it is. And Lucas again, and that's a lovely little chip, and the keeper managed to get a hand on it. Zach Morgan, I was thinking of, wasn't I? You know, they're all youngsters that are coming through. I've got some really promising youngsters in the youth academy. I'm trying to talk myself into staying here, aren't I? After saying this is going to be the last season. I have been keeping my eye on jobs. Lazio were very insecure, then secure, then very insecure with one result. So that would be a nice way to finish off, wouldn't it? Go to Lazio, win out there, and Champions League maybe with Lazio. And this is a worry. It's still only 2-1, and they're starting to get back into the game here a little bit. We've took our foot off the pedal. And that's a loose ball, and Calamai's on it. And he's got a tackle, but Menino picks up the loose ball. Ellison. And he's going to take the sting out of the game now. Calamai back to Ellison. Watson, come on. Lovely ball through to Calamai, who's picked it out behind for Lucas. And Lucas is through, and that's 3-1. What a finish that was. Right foot into the far corner. Absolute cracking goal from Lucas to put us 3-1 up. And I don't know why they even looked at that, because that is... football at its best. Look at that. Calamai, lovely ball in behind, split the defence, and wow, what a finish. I've always said, it's been one of the catchphrases of this save, is it the future's bright, the future's Blackburn Rovers. We're actually in the future, and it is Blackburn Rovers. And yeah, Ruiz, I'm still bitter that he left us. He'd have been here still, and scoring lots of goals. He was just coming good when he left us. He was sort of in and out of the team, and this is a worry. In and out of the team because of his inconsistencies, shall we say, with finishing. But he always delivered when he had to. But yeah, he had a release clause, they met it, and he wanted away. Well, in the end, I think actually he was refusing to sign a contract, so I had to sell him for what I could get, and it was 40 million, wasn't it? Sorry, I was getting him confused with someone else. But we're hanging on here a little bit, 3-1. It'd be nice to go in half-time, 3-1 up. If I can get to 40-odd minutes, I'm going to praise the guys as we're 2-1 up. 3-1 up rather, 2 goals ahead. So we should get a nice clutch of green faces just before half time. I'm pleased they've created loads. We're dominating the game. There is no way we want to be letting Liverpool back in. And it would be nice, like I said, they either thrash us or we thrash them. And I mean, sometimes it's like 3-2, 4-3, whatever. But what I mean is we make each other look ordinary. When we're on our game, the other team makes the other team look very ordinary. And I think that's what we've done here today against Liverpool. They took an early lead. And we've stuck to our guns and we've deserved to be 3-1 up. I just hope we don't make it tighter than what it is. And that's a long range shot. Cracking save by ikoliks. There's a few team. Man United are after ikoliks. So are Man City, which is a worry. Real Madrid have declared an interest in him, and of course transfers are coming up. I really don't want to be losing ikoliks. I've got everybody here on 2038 3-year contract minimum at the moment, and Lucas, I thought he was going to put that away then. 51 minutes gone. We're getting ready to make some substitutions. I want to get Trifkovic on up front if I can. He's been playing brilliantly as a reserve team, first team player, if you know what I mean, when I rotate. And what a cracking header from Lucas. That's his hat-trick. 22nd goal of the season. And is that the perfect hat-trick? It's not going to say, is it? Left foot, right foot, header. I know he scored one with his right foot because it was a volley into the corner. And now he scored an header. And Minino, the architect, is it? Lovely floated pass. And Lucas just jumped through Shoud. Scored a cracking goal there. And that's his 4th goal. That's why they missed one. I thought Almada had got one, but hey, I'm not going to complain. 4-1. Just on the hour. And we could leave early and miss all the traffic, I guess. Ferrioli, Mokoina, Cerceda, obviously going for the highest passes of the season between them. Lucas through again, and he's hit the outside of the post. They haven't had an answer for Lucas today, have they? He has been on fire. And a perfect 10. I'm going to get him off at 70 so that and they're through and they've hit the bar. I'm going to get Lucas off. If he can stay at a 10 till 70 minutes, I'm going to get him off and make sure we don't lose that perfect 10 for him. So we've got Lucas off. I'm going to put Trifkovic on up front. I want to get Palelo some game time here, so he's going to replace Mokoena. Elletson's playing like he's never seen a football before, and so is Almada. So we bring Reina on for him. They're all fit, raring to go. That's 4 made. I'm going to keep one back just in case. But yeah, comfortable 4-1 win away at Anfield. I'm not sure what happened in the Carabao Cup, but that's gone and passed now, so you can only judge it on what... I thought the keeper was going to make a mess, and he has, and is that... he's put it wide. Reina. Disappointed with that. That could have been a lovely little way to finish the game, and a nice little cameo for Reina coming on and getting a cracking goal there. Reina's through again. Reina plays it into Trifkovic, and it's in the back of the net, and that is 5-1. Absolutely superb. And we're running away with this Premier League, guys. We really are. Reina picks up the ball out wide, plays it into Trifkovic, and what a finish. Trifkovic, I've been playing with him a little bit as a centre forward. He's also the attacking part of my Mazzala midfielders. And yeah, absolutely made up with this. And what are we on? 79 minutes. I'm going to praise the guys again, I think. I'll let this little highlight finish. And then we're going to praise the guys because this has been a fantastic performance. You know, we went 1-0 down, don't forget, and we've rallied, and really our heads, and this team don't lose their heads. I've got to be honest, they play they play right the way through. They don't drop off. Well, we have bad games when we don't turn up at all, but what I mean is we don't disappear when we've gone 1 down. We keep going, you know. So 5-1 win at Liverpool. That is a fantastic result at Anfield. Wow, chuff with that. Outstretched arms. And it is. That's about as comprehensive as it gets. This was Liverpool at Anfield, don't forget, sitting second in the league. And now the gap is 10 points. And that's the biggest gap I think we've had at the top of the table in all the years we've been up here. Absolutely fantastic. Who do we play next? I think we're going to come back for Tottenham, Leipzig, or Everton, Juventus. I'll decide when I get nearer there, guys. Okay, but we're going to get a few games under our belts now. Get rid of this in the middle here. And then we're going to come back for... I think it's going to be Leipzig, Juventus, because then I can do the the mid-season transfer window is here, isn't it? So we can have a look at that. I would have had all my business wrapped up by the time we play Juventus anyway. But I think that's probably the 2 games we go for. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please leave us a thumbs up, that big like. It makes a difference. It gets a video out there for other people to see and become aware that it exists. And don't forget to hit that subscription button and see where this all takes us. Thank you very much.